As we wait on the frontier and Red Dead Online for the summer update to come, we've gotten 2 newswires with small, little tiny paragraphs letting us know some information on what's coming. Of course, in Rockstar's fashion, that information is very vague. We're going to be going over exactly what we think is coming and what it might look like in the future with the summer update coming very soon. Howdy Cowpoke, Austin BMX here. Thanks for checking out today's video. If you're going to like this video, make sure to smash that like button. Of course, if you're new around here, consider subscribing to the channel for tons more Red Dead Online content, including tips and tricks, news updates, gameplay, just good old-fashioned fun. As always, we'll mention it again, PS5 giveaway right up there, happening very soon as we hit 40,000 subscribers, or when Rockstar drops the newest Red Dead Online summer update. So it could be happening, I mean, possibly tomorrow, but most likely not. So make sure you're subscribed and you're watching all of our live streams so you can earn raffle tickets when that comes up. Today we're talking about the next Red Dead Online summer update. We got a newswire a while back. When was this date? This newswire here was back on May 18th. May 18th, the first little news that we got on anything that has to do with the next update. Of course, small, little tiny paragraph about the update. Says Red Dead Online Summer Update will add a diverse array of new missions across the world for those looking to step into the criminal underworld. Down in Saint Denis, we all know, and we've talked about it in previous videos, Angelo Bronte's trusted lieutenant, Guido Martelli, is working to create his own criminal network. So whether it's intimidation, unsavory crimes, or larger high-stakes robberies, riders best be willing to do whatever it takes to earn their blood money. Now, when this first come out, we really thought that Guido was going to be kind of like Maggie at the Moonshine Shack, right? She was going to be your liaison to the Outlaw role. And I figured that's how it was going to work, right? You can go to Angelo Bronte's mansion, maybe even get a place in the mansion to kind of call your own, kind of like the Moonshine Shack. And Guido would be there and give you missions to go do, just like Maggie does at the Moonshine Shack. But that doesn't look like that actually is what's happening. Because with our newswire last week, we hopefully will get more information tomorrow as well. It actually states that, like any good opportunity, this one is devoid of upfront expenditures. Now, they could be talking about 2 separate things, because in last week's newswire, it actually reads, as part of the early summer update coming to Red Dead Online, all kinds of new unlawful ventures will emerge. All kinds of new unlawful ventures will emerge for those willing to comport themselves in a certain morally flexible manner. These will include, doesn't say it, but limited to, these will include the ability to rob homesteads across the 5 states in free roam, as well as open up new adventures for personal enrichment. So that may be what they're talking about right there with Guido. They might be starting to put those 2 things together. But we never, in the last newswire about the update, it didn't say anything about robbing homesteads. It just talked about Guido and that's it. And then this newswire doesn't really talk about Guido at all. It could add it in there a little bit. And it says, and like any good opportunity, this one is devoid of upfront expenditures. So they could have a multiple layer of different things. Robbing homesteads across all 5 states in free roam, I imagine probably are going to work kind of like the free roam bounties, right? You're just riding across the prairie just like this, and all of a sudden there's a red area on a house, and you can go rob that house if you go there at that particular time. That's how I'm thinking that those are going to work. They can't just unlock the ability to rob homesteads all over the map constantly, every single house. Pretty sure that's way too much resources added to Red Dead Online, and it probably wouldn't run very well if all of a sudden there was like robbable items at every single house. And when you talk about a homestead being robbable, in my eyes, there would have to be some kind of pushback, right? Right now, we technically can rob every single homestead across all 5 states in free roam. You just walk into the door, no one's ever there, no one's ever home in Red Dead Online. They're all out doing something, and you can steal whatever they got in there. So when they're adding the ability to rob homesteads across all 5 states, there's got to be some kind of pushback with those missions or with that free roam activity. There's got to be somebody home that's at least going to shoot at you if you go into their house, right? So those are probably going to be random events, just like gang hideouts or moonshine roadblocks or distilleries, and even the new bounties, the free roam bounties. So that's how I think those rob the homesteads is going to work. So that could be completely different. Of course, those opportunities won't be devoid of any upfront expenditures. So we may still get some kind of cost to get access to the Guido Martelli stuff, because that seems a little more involved with things that's going to be happening. If we go back to that, you know, it says Guido Martelli is working to create his own criminal network. So whether it's intimidation, unsavory crimes, or larger, higher stakes robberies. So not just the homestead robberies, right? We're actually talking about higher stakes robberies, more missions to do. Those might actually need to have upfront expenditures. They don't say over here that everything that's coming with the update is not going to cost any gold. It may, it might, it could, who knows? Plus, look for an all-new membership rewards club as part of the forthcoming update. So we are going to get something there. Membership rewards club. Hopefully that includes Outlaw Pass. They didn't say Outlaw Pass in here. And they also say that any good opportunity doesn't have any upfront expenditures. It'd be really weird if we just got a club and not an actual paid Outlaw Pass with it as well, unless they're just giving away with that and just going to a standard pass thing that doesn't cost anything and everyone just going to earn everything anyway. Not much information on that yet. Definitely says more details coming soon. But what we're looking at here is what we actually could get. I thought Angelo may be kind of like a stranger mission, right? A new stranger down in Saint Denis that just gives you high stakes stranger missions. We've always talked about Red Dead Online. There's not much they can do with this game to change it the way it already is, right? The trader deliveries, even moonshine deliveries as well. And the stranger missions, there's not much they can do to add different opportunities and gameplay in there, but they can make it harder, and larger, higher stakes robberies definitely come into play with that. So I want you guys to let me know, of course, down in the comments. Try to read them all as much as I can. Let me know what you guys are thinking. You guys think Guido Martelli is attached to the information we got last week with the summer update with the homestead robberies across 5 states and avenues for personal enrichment? Or do you think they're giving us kind of tidbits of a couple of different things that we're gonna be getting when this update drops? I am not sure right now. I'm pretty confident that home robberies and homesteads across all 5 states in free roam definitely gonna be just some random event. The Guido Martelli thing though, don't know if it's going to cost gold. Don't know if it's going to be a full-on roll or if it's just going to be some kind of stranger mission or just a liaison to get into larger stakes missions that don't cost gold up front to get involved. That is not known yet. Hopefully Rockstar, with their thing here, it says more details coming soon. Hopefully that is tomorrow. If so, we'll talk about it a little bit on tomorrow's video, and of course, be talking about it all week on stream. So make sure you guys are watching for that. As always, Cowpoke, though, if you are excited for the Red Dead Online summer update and all its glory is going to bring, make sure to smash that like button. And if you're new around here, consider subscribing to the channel for more Red Dead Online content, including tips and tricks, news updates, gameplay, and just good old-fashioned fun. Remember, when we hit 40,000 subscribers or when Rockstar drops this amazing new summer update, we're giving away that PS5 right there, shipped straight to your door. So make sure you're watching our live stream so you can get STACHE PACK points and turn those in for raffle tickets on the day of the raffle live stream, which we'll be letting you guys know in Discord, of course, Twitter. It will happen when the update drops, so make sure you're watching for that. Hope to see you on the prairie sometime, but until then, see you later.